Welcome to this new YouTube channel where we will be reviewing various new launches in Singapore. So the reason why I actually started this YouTube channel is because I have heard of many friends and relatives and even agents spreading around that basically so long as a new launch, it's definitely safe to buy because everyone is entering at the project's lowest. So they say, right? So let's have a deep dive analysis into this project itself. And subsequently, we will analyze more of the other blockbuster projects that will be launching, right? And from there, we will see whether the project really has what it takes to deserve you to purchase this project. So, of course, our standard disclaimer. So, without further ado, let's get started with the project information. So firstly, project name Promenade Peak. Developer is All Green Properties Limited. This is located at this One Zion Promenade, which is basically just a couple of minutes walk away from your Havelock MRT along this Thomson East Coast line, right? So this is a 99 years tenure, which started from 4th November 2024. It's sitting on the land plot of 9,285 square meters, has a plot ratio of 5.6. Estimated date of vacant possession, which is essentially your TOP date, 6th of February 2031. Expected date of legal completion, your CSC, Certificate of Statutory Completion, will be 6th of February 2034. 596 units, very, very well sized. 477 lots, still a very high percentage of parking lots, despite it just being a minute's walk to this Havelock MRT. Bicycle lots, 149. Okay, let's move on. So next we will be talking about the unit mix. So it's a very good mix of basically variety of units from 1 plus study all the way up to the penthouse units. So the 1 plus study is sized at 527 square feet. We have 80 of such units. 2 bedroom basically 657 to 689 square feet, 200 of such units. 2 plus study 764 to 797 square feet, 120 of those units. 3 bedroom is 1,033 to 1,076 square feet with 80 of such units. 3 bedroom premium, you have 1,163 square feet to 1,195 square feet. That one is 38 units. 4 bedroom premium, 1,421 square feet to 1,582 square feet. That one will be 57 units. Lastly, our 5 bedroom premium, 1,884 square feet. That will be 19 units. And our most luxurious and your richest neighbor in the development, your penthouse units. 4,144 square feet to be bought by 2 lucky owners. Right, so this brings us to a total of 596 units. So we are able to see that basically for the 1 plus study to the 2 plus study, total unit count basically is 400 units. So what does that mean? 400 out of 596. Such a high percentage of the units are basically for smaller units. Does that mean that this development itself is catered to more investor-centric rather than own stay? Let's have a look at a later stage. So first, let's go into the 23 compelling reasons why Promenade Peak is something to look at. All right. So it has an award-winning developer, award-winning architect, award-winning builder. So most importantly, of course, you want your building, you want your condo to be basically somewhere that is very nice to live in, right? And the architect have done their due diligence, the builder has done their due diligence, so to make sure that safety is in place and stuff like that, right? Next, we move on to high rentability, which is something that you might want to look at, especially since earlier we mentioned that there are basically many of these 1 to 2 bedder units in the development, which means that there might be a lot of investors looking to purchase for the purpose of rental. Next, of course, your clear exit plan. All investors eventually will need to exit and own stayers as well. Definitely, as your life stage progression and stuff like that, you might consider exiting. So that is very important. Next, 2 MRT stations within walking distance, really very rare nowadays. Even 1 MRT station is already jammed to have. This has 2 MRT stations. Yeah. So next will be a good primary school within 1 kilometer. Very important for all of the school-going children, right? Next will be your upside potential. Next, we'll talk about your freehold versus 99-year leasehold case studies. So it's always a concern that many of my clients have that basically ask me, should I go for a freehold? Should I go for a 99-year leasehold? Freehold, I'm able to enjoy capital appreciation in the long term. 99-year leasehold, I'll suffer from this depreciation when it hits a certain age and stuff like that. So why should I go for a leasehold and stuff like that? So let's find out more at a later stage, right? Of course, it is Singapore's tallest and the world's tallest prefabricated volumetric construction residential skyscraper. And that definitely brings about unobstructed panoramic views, highly sought after address. Certainly, it is located in District 3, Promenade Road, right? Zion Promenade, Zion Road. Basically, it is just at the fringe of your CCR, okay, and it's doorstep to this Havelock MRT. So finally, we'll talk about this massive convenience and yet exclusiveness. Let's find out why is this the case. Okay, so for our 14th reason, will be basically it is a doorstep park connector to MBS 3.5 kilometers away. Okay, so you can go for your morning jog, your morning cycle, morning walk, right? And it has one full level of wellness facilities at level 43. So it's really to have a very healthy lifestyle, right? You want to basically enjoy your wealth, you need to have a healthy lifestyle to begin with, right? So number 16 will be very ultra exclusive facilities. It is 4 levels plus the upper level, so total of 5 levels of exclusive facilities. And number 17, wow, Promenade Peak Sky Pool higher than MBS Sky Pool. So don't need to go MBS vacation anymore, okay? Just purchase Promenade Peak. Number 18, top of the line quality fittings and finishes. Yeah, that's definitely something you would expect, right? For CCR fringe property. Spacious and functional floor plan, that's very important. We will deep dive into the floor plans later on to find out how spacious and how functional they are. Is it really as they say? Right. Next, smart home. I think this is something that has become more and more integrated in our life. Not so much of a want now, is becoming more of a need, right? So the developers have very kindly included that for you. Next will be your promenade suites. So that of course provides ultra privacy, being one of the most expensive units in the development. So this will be 6 stacks per floor plate. Okay. Next will be 1 point block. So 1 point block advantage basically offers you maximum of view, light, air, and privacy. Right. Lastly, safe entry price. Okay. So, number one, award-winning developer, all green. Okay, let's see what awards they have won. Right. So who is All Green? Basically, All Green is a leading real estate group in Asia. They have a diversified portfolio. They don't only focus on residential. Basically, they go into stuff like retail, commercial, service apartments, and hotels also. Right. So some of the principal activities by All Green Properties will basically be property development, of course, and investments. Okay. So they have known to be providing exceptional quality for their developments, and they are also multiple award winning for their feature and design. So let's take a look at some of the projects that have basically won them the following awards. So Royal Green, yeah, basically won them this Universal Design Excellence Award of 2022. We have our Juniper Hill. We got the 2020 Gold Design in terms of BCA Universal Design Mark Awards. And lastly, our Fourth Avenue Residences they basically attained this 2019 Gold Plus Design in terms of the Universal Design Mark Awards. Right. So let's move on. Okay, so let's take a look at our award-winning architect BCA. All right. So what are some of the awards that they have won? You are basically able to see it here from 2021 all the way up to 2024, 4 consecutive years, never short of awards, right? So basically from bus interchanges, to residential developments like Skywaters, which is at Shenton Way, right? To the Reef at King's Dock as a Sentosa development, right? And yeah, and even Capital Sky. Yeah, so this is the Skywaters Residences, basically in the CBD area, right? You're able to see it's a very iconic single tower. So explains that they are basically well trained in single tower developments, which is exactly what Promenade Peak is. It's a 63 tower single block, Right, and of course our Marina Bay Financial Center. Okay, so yeah, you can see that they have done properties even up to quantum of 30 to 47 billion. So you can really be rest assured when it comes to their architectural designs and plans. Okay, next award-winning builder. Wow, this whole development is filled with award-winning people, yeah? So let's have a look. Wohak Private Limited. Okay, let's see. So basically, what are some of the awards that they have gotten? Total of 643 awards. Very amazing, right? BCA Construction Excellence Award, Green Mark Awards, WC Awards, Conquest Awards, and other awards and certificates. Okay, some of their track records. I'm sure you guys recognize some of these places in Singapore, even if you're Singaporeans or foreigners, right? Great World City, Gardens by the Bay, Jewel Changi Airport. Wow. Next, award-winning builder. Sorry, okay, next, high rentability. So let's take a look at the rentability of this development. As mentioned earlier, there are basically a huge percentage which is comprising of 1 to 2 beders. Means that the developer basically plans this development or rather has the foresight that this development will attract a lot of investors looking to purchase and rent out to collect their rental yield. Okay, so let's just take a look at this development, which is just opposite the street of Promenade Peak, actually. Okay, so this is Riviera at Chia Kim Street. Basically, this development TOP not long ago, 2023. So one bedder, we can hit rents of 6,000 even. So it's very very impressive, right? It's practically as good as getting something in the Marina area, whereby you're also expecting such kinds of rental, right? Okay, so let's move on. Okay, so two-bedroom rental, 7,008 to 8,008. Yeah, once again, there's very, very impressive sort of rental rates that we are looking at. So our nearest comparison, once again, will be Riviera, just across the road. And in the vicinity, of course, we have our Avenue, which is at River Valley, and our Martin Modern, which is at this Martin Place. Okay, three-bedroom. Wow, we have crossed the five-figure mark, 11K to 17.5K. So once again, will be those at Riviera, Martin Modern, Avinia. Yeah, basically, these are the three-bedder rental transaction records that has crossed the whopping five figures. Okay, next will be your four bedders. So 14.5 to 23K. So we have crossed the 2 grand figure, right? So our four bedder units, Martin Modern and Riviera once again. Okay. So it shows that the rental in this area, it is really, really very good. So this is the reason why the developer basically allocated so many of its unit count to this 1 and 2 bedroom units, because they anticipate that there will be many investors looking to purchase this development, Promenade Peak, right, for the purpose of collecting rental income. Okay, so next is our most important point, clear exit plan. I can give you a fantastic rental yield. End of the day, you're not able to exit. That is where your mass capital is stuck at. So let's find out whether you're able to safely exit for Promenade Peak. Okay, so let's have a look at our exit plan. So first thing, let's take a look at surrounding plots. We have our River Valley Green Parcel A, River Valley Green Parcel B, right? So basically you can see over here that the land cost for River Valley Green Parcel A was 1325 per square foot per plot ratio, 36 floor high, right? So it is right situated at Great World MRT station, utmost convenience as well. River Valley Green Parcel B, right, just further down the road, the plot right beside, slightly further away from your Great World MRT, but very walkable distance as well. Okay, so basically you can have a look at the plot ratio. So why are we concerned about the plot ratio in this case? Because you are able to see that the plot ratio for your River Valley Green parcels are only at 3.5 and 3.5 respectively, right? So it makes Promenade Peak seriously the highest building in the vicinity at 63rd floor. So it's going to be a very iconic building, right? So somebody who basically wants to purchase something, with like a statement piece of property, they can only go for Promenade Peak, because for your River Valley Green parcels, they are just about the 40th story high, and nowhere near your 63rd story as Promenade Peak basically has it. So next thing will of course be, we are interested in what is the land cost developer got it for, because end of the day, land cost will basically affect how much they release it to consumer at, right? So land cost for River Valley Green Parcel A, as mentioned, 1325 PSF PPR, River Valley Green Parcel B 1420 PSF PPR. But what is our Promenade Peak price? 1304 PSF PPR. Guys, 1304 PSF PPR. It is the lowest amongst all the launches upcoming in the area. So do you think that this land cost advantage, which in turn has translated to basically the advantage in terms of the pricing that the developer is able to offer, which we will discuss at a later stage, do you think it is safe to enter? Let's find out. Okay, so let's do a quick comparison analysis. Okay, so basically, this is a what we call a CMA, comparison market analysis. So Promenade Peak, as mentioned, 1304 PSF PPR, parcel A, B, and C. Parcel C will be a future bid. We have A and B 1325, 1420 respectively, all higher than our Promenade Peak. Okay, in terms of height, basically Promenade Peak up to 63rd story plus roof. Parcel A will be 36. Parcel B, level still to be confirmed, but 164 meters high, so potentially also 36 stories. Yeah. And parcel C, of course, 153 meters high, shortest amongst the three River Valley parcels. So Promenade Peak, still the champion. Yeah. Okay, so next, let's talk about the two MRT stations at the doorstep of Promenade Peak. So, as mentioned earlier, basically, whenever you look into purchasing a property, especially if you're an investor, right? My guideline is that you follow the SML framework. What does that represent? So, S stands for school, M stands for MRT, L stands for large development. Okay, so basically, school. We will talk about the schools at a later stage. Let's go to the MRT first, since we are at this pointer. MRT, what is considered near? 1 km is not near. Okay, 15 minutes walk, 1 km is not near. Near means 500 meters max. Okay, so large development, of course, we all know will be basically above 250 units. That will be considered large development. Okay, this development, Promenade Peak basically fulfills it, so that is great. Okay, so let's just focus. Let's not get distracted, right? Let's just talk about the MRT. Okay, so two MRT stations at the doorstep. Let's take a look. Okay, so 2 minutes walk to Great World MRT. So 100 meters, probably, basically will be about estimated 1 minute. So this one basically 200 meters walk away. Very well fulfills my 500 meters. Havelock MRT, once again, let's say 400 meters away. Oh, in fact, based on Google Map, basically to Havelock it's only 250 meters away. So in other words, that means that to Great World MRT, it is actually 125 meters away. Very well fulfilled. I mean, we have 500 meters to play with. These are respectively 125 and 250 meters away. So it very well passes the first criteria. Next. Okay, good primary school within 1 km. So remember my framework, SML. Schools, MRT, large development, right? So just now, we basically understood that MRT to MRT within less than 500 meters. That objective we have already attained. Next, good primary school within 1 kilometer. Let's see whether they know the true definition of a good primary school. Let's have a look. Okay, wow. River Valley Primary within 1 kilometer. I'm sure that all of you can agree with me and agree with us that River Valley Primary is definitely a good primary school, right? So it is within 1 kilometer. So certainly, once again, I'm very happy that we tick off one of our other checkbox, which is school. So now we have schools and MRT cleared. And large development, we all know it is more than 250 units, right? So that basically fulfills. It's basically close to 600 units. Yeah, so that is very well fulfilled of our three criteria of S, M, and L. So this development looks like something that we can enter into. But again, selection of unit is another thing. So let's carry on first. Okay, so River Valley Primary, yeah. Okay, next, let me talk about the upside potential on the neighbors return analysis, right? So we want to see how much your neighbors who have moved into earlier launches, for example, your Riviera and stuff like that, right? And your Martin Modern, how much basically they are able to make, right? Okay, so let's have a look. Martin Modern, 29% return. How long is this? 10 years. 10 years make 29%. That means average 2.9% per annum. Okay. Next, Emerald Park, 188. 188%. How long is this? 25 years. 25 years basically means that we have average 7.52 per annum. Okay. Harvest mentioned 72%. 72% again, same thing. 25 years, so we get 2.88% per annum. Yeah, I think it's a pretty decent return that you are basically able to get. Obviously, I mean, if let's say you were to go for, other investments, maybe they can yield you 7 to 8% per annum return. But then again, your risk is much higher. Property basically is brick and mortar. It will never basically go to zero value. So there's something to take note of. Okay, 9 point. Our double 9 year versus freehold case study return comparison. So, is freehold always better than 99? Let's find out. Okay. Okay, so 99-year lease, Martin Modern versus Freehold Starlight. Same period, right? Very fair. July 2017 to July 2025. Okay, let's have a look. Take note, yeah. Yellow color line is basically your Starlight Suites, which is the Freehold one. And this Martin Modern is basically your blue line, which is your 99-year leasehold. All right. So we can see that between this period of Jan 2017 to July 2025, right? About 8 years plus kind of span. Martin Modern made 29.07%. Starlight only made 19.35%. This is what I mean, guys. This is what I've been talking about, right? So we take a look at this basically in a sense whereby Jan 2017 to July 2025, as mentioned, is basically less than 10 years old, right? So during the initial phases, you always notice if you look at the trend island-wide that a 99-year definitely appreciates faster than a freehold. You can see the difference in terms of the price growth, right? Which is why that it basically explains, right? In these 8 years, Martin Modern made 29.07%, while our freehold Starlight only made 19.35%. So when does a freehold growth become faster than the leasehold? It becomes faster when basically leasehold suffers from what we call lease decay, but that is at a much later stage. We're talking about 20 plus years, 30 years kind of timeline and holding period, right? Okay. Yeah. Next thing again, we compare Martin Modern to this Marty Place residences. Okay, I don't know why it's called Marty Place residences. Yeah. So basically, freehold Marty Place, 99-year Martin Modern. Once again, Martin Modern has won 29.07% versus 24.8% in terms of holding period, basically 8 years, right? So yeah, you can see that really in the initial years, how much faster that does the 99-year appreciate. You can see how steep is the uptrend, right? For your 99 versus your freehold, all right? Okay, so now I move on to my 10 point. Promenade Peak, it is Singapore's tallest, take note, Singapore's tallest 63rd full residential iconic landmark skyscraper. It is a PPVC, which stands for prefabricated volumetric construction, so no hacking allowed in this development. Okay, so basically this is, as mentioned, Singapore's tallest PPVC residential tower. Okay. Yeah. Let's move on. Okay. So basically, tallest at 63 level landmark, where its vicinity mainly 30 plus floor. So just now we compared, right, to the surrounding developments, our Riviera, Martin Modern, Martin Place, residential, stuff like this. Yeah, we saw that it was indeed 30 plus floors, right? And this is almost double. I mean, more than double for the matter, 63rd story. Wow, very impressive. Okay, so this is his facade. Just have a look, right? Okay, so let's look at the site context. Okay, so you are basically, right? When you purchase a certain floor and above, you are essentially really unblocked view, right? Basically, it's really you get a bird's eye view of the Singapore skyline, right? So parcel B, it's our Zion Road parcel B. This is a 63 story. This is where our promenade peak is. So it's along Zion Road. Okay. Then basically we have this surrounding developments. This one Trillium 29 story, Great World 35 story, Centennial Suites 36 story. Yeah. And shop house, of course, the lowest 2 to 3 story. Yeah, so on and so forth. So you are like double of everyone, right? Above all. Okay, so this is basically the view that you get from the site itself at Promenade Peak. Okay, so you are able to see you very well clear everyone. So your view is a clear blue sky with Singapore city skyline. So is this something that you aspire to live in? All right. Now to our 11th point, unobstructed panoramic views. Yeah, lah, of course, unobstructed, right? I'm at 63rd story high, basically. The rest all surrounding around 30 plus story max. So definitely unobstructed panoramic, that goes without saying, right? Okay, so basically we have a look at the southeast view. So if you want to face the Marina Bay Sands and the CBD area, basically you go for units which are facing the southeast direction. That will be where your MBS is at. You basically also get to a certain extent unobstructed sea view slightly further down, right? And you get to see your central business district as well as Fort Canning. Okay. Take note, this is from level 60, yeah. The view where basically you obviously already clear all your 30 over stories developments in the surrounding already. Okay, next will be basically the other side, the opposite side of the view. You south view, basically you're able to get your sea view towards your Sentosa Island. You can see your Tanjong Pagar, Sentosa, Mount Faber, and your southern regions. Yeah. Okay, so this is the view. Whatever view that you see on the picture on the right will be facing towards this direction. Okay. Okay, next will be from 60 stories. Okay, so 60 stories in terms of when you are along the corridors, what do you see? So very nice. I mean, very iconic. You see the Orchard Road or Botanic Gardens. So basically, from the left side, your view is basically Dempsey Hill, Botanic Garden, Great World, and then Orchard Road. Okay, you have an area view of all this. Okay, now I'm going to talk about the view from the corridor from the other angle. What you basically see is your green pocket. So basically, it will be all your trees and stuff like this. And of course, you will get a glimpse of Dempsey Hill as well. Yeah, all the very nice restaurants over there. Okay, come to our 12th point. Highly sought after address. One Zion Promenade. Wow. Okay. Uh, for me, number is something that I always look at when I purchase property. Certainly, it is not a very crucial concern. But I mean, it's a bonus to have, right? Number one. So one Zion Promenade. Wow. Okay, so One Zion Promenade, basically this is the land plot that you see over here, right? At this point between your Zion Promenade Road and Kim Seng Road. Okay. Then of course, yeah, you have your Havelock MRT, right? And then you go the other way, you get your Great World MRT. So you can choose whatever stop you like to take, right? Okay, so yeah, let's take a look at the vehicle ingress outgress egress basically from this promenade peak. So here is where basically your cars basically are able to come in. This is where you go out, right? So this one basically the exit will be exiting out from car park at B2. Then you follow this path, you basically exit the development. Okay, in terms of the ingress, basically you come in from the main road, you enter straight. There is a drop-off point here, very nice drop-off point. Then of course your residential leaves to the lobbies are just here, right? And then after that you have your guardhouse here. You make a turn, you enter into your underground car park. Okay, and of course we have another drop-off area here. Yeah. Okay, so let's move on. Okay, now we look at our level one floor plan. Okay, so this is more in terms for cyclists, right? Great Wall MRT will be this direction. Okay, this one is one of the side gate. So of course, very smart of them. Bicycle parking right at the side gate. Okay, so your cycling path is basically all those in green. All right. Then of course you will have also another bicycle parking when you enter from side gate B. This one, it's the direction towards Havelock MRT. So since there are two MRT, of course there has to be two entrances, whichever nearest, right? So let's say you basically cycle to the MRT station from Promenade Peak. You take your MRT to work, stuff like that. And when you return from Great Wall MRT. Basically, you are just able to gain direct access to your side gate A. Likewise, for Havelock MRT, it's a similar concept. Okay. Okay, now let's have a look at this. So basically, there is going to be a future covered linkway to Great Wall and Havelock MRT. Very, very nice, right? So don't need to worry so much about the sun, about the rain anymore. It's going to be sheltered, fully sheltered, walkway all the way to both MRTs, whichever you favor, right? So that is something that is very good about this development. Okay, let's have a look at some of the site data. Okay, it's going to be a little bit dry in terms of this, but let's just go through it quickly. Once again, site area 9,285 square meters, very big plot of land. We have a plot ratio 5.6. Our GFA, gross floor area, which is 56,000 over square meters. Building height will be 240 SHD. It's a land tenure 99 years, as you guys know. One block, 63 floors, very iconic building. 596 units, of which 477 are car park lots. So still a very high percentage are car park lots, despite the fact that basically Promenade Peak, it is doorstep to two of your MRT. Yet they still offer so much of this parking. And something to take note, basically, as we recall earlier, there's a very huge percentage of one and two bedder unit. So means that majority potentially will cater to tenants. So in a sense whereby it cater to tenants basically means that tenants don't drive, right? So and tenants will really enjoy this place. I mean, in a sense, I have two MRT along Thomson East Coast Line, right? So definitely 477 car park lots more than enough. Maybe even you can have a 2 to 3 cars. You might get approved by your management as well, right? 149 bicycle lots, PPVC, which is prefabricated volumetric construction in terms of this. So no hacking of the walls. Yeah. And this is a refill system. Okay. Okay, so yeah, this is some of the views that some of the side views that you're able to get from different angles again. Okay, so just give you a quick orientation once again. Our show flat site very very near to our actual site Promenade Peak. Right, we have our this Havelock, which is basically where's our Havelock MRT, Great Wall MRT over here. Right, we have Great Wall City right here. So basically, you can essentially walk to Great World City, lah, right? Yeah, and of course, this stretch here is your Singapore River, very nice, right? And then Mirage Tower, this is another residential development here. Then it's just, of course, minutes walk to Zion Food Center, all your famous prawn mee, whatever lah, all here. Okay, very affordable prices. Okay, 13 point. Massive convenience in terms of dine, shop, and play. So dine, of course, you know lah. I mean, just mentioned, right? There's going to be a food center there just at your doorstep. Zion Riverside Food Center, right? Massive convenience over there. In terms of shopping, of course, you are already in the center of Singapore itself. Shopping is definitely not a concern. You shouldn't have any shortage of shopping malls, and of course, to play as well, right? Okay, so site introduction. Let me just orientate you a little bit. So as I mentioned, this is the Zion Riverside Food Center. Okay, Kim Seng Park. So where you go for your morning walk, morning jog, right? Just across the road, very accessible. Great World. Shopping, dining, retail needs, everything is here. So you have Great World, this Great World Shopping Center already. Yet still got one more Concord shopping center. Sure got enough to shop. Okay. Okay, so let's move on. Let's just go to our point 14, which is doorstep park connector to MBS. For all of you running and cycling enthusiasts, you are able to basically get directly connected to MBS after you exit your home. Just at your doorstep will be the park connector. Okay, so basically it's only 3.5 kilometers exercise to MBS. So yeah, it's a very, very near stretch to MBS, right? Basically this is where MBS is located at. This is Promenade Peak Doorstep Park Connector. So from there, basically you go through the park connector all the way down, you will reach MBS around 3.5 kilometers. Okay. Yeah, so this is a view of MBS, of course. Okay, next, full level wellness facilities at 43rd floor. So, of course, they have a PCN right at your doorstep for all the health conscious individuals, right? Basically, you also have a full level wellness facilities if you prefer to just stay within your development to get all your needs settled. Okay, so yeah, you got a very, very nice gym over here. Essentially considered a sky gym being at 43rd story above ground, right? You have all these yoga centers, basically your this spa area. So don't need to go to MBS Banyan Tree and Spa anymore, yeah? Okay. This one basically will be your wellness peak site plan, okay, on the 43rd store, 43rd floor, sorry. So you have your outdoor fitness arena over here. Next one, of course, standard gym, gym restroom, okay. Boxing arena. Wow, even have a boxing arena here. Cross training arena, okay. Zen veranda. Yeah, maybe you guys can drop in the comment section what you think this Zen veranda is. I think it's a jacuzzi of sort okay. Revitalizing pool. No, sorry. Zen veranda is number 6 over here. Yeah, okay. Number 7 then is our revitalizing pool. Number 8 steam room. Okay. Number 9 shower room. Number 10 restroom. Okay, this is all we have on the wellness peak at level 43. Okay. Okay, so let's have a look at this. So in this boxing arena, what do we have? So wow, boxing zone. You have this calisthenics zone, climbing zone, strength zone, plyometric zone, functional zone. Okay, so I think at the end of this circuit training, basically you're ready for the Ironman. All right. So wow. So you get this view unblocked basically from your boxing arena on level 43. I'm not sure if you will be able to focus with such a view. Yeah, but of course, it's certainly something that comes along with it. Okay, gymnasium. Very, very impressive. It's really a very unblocked kind of sky gym kind of concept. If you have basically seen the project at Marina South, this one Marina Garden, you get this unblocked view of the Marina Bay Sands. This is a similar concept, but for people who prefer more the city skyline where you get to see more different things other than just the standalone Marina Bay Sands, right? Okay, so yep. Okay, number 16, comprehensive ultra exclusive facilities. How exclusive? Let me take a look. Okay, let's see. So basically, Sky Peak and Roof, as mentioned, don't need to go to MBS, waste money on staycation anymore. It's all at the comfort of your own home. You get this Sky Pool, right? Wellness Peak, you get the basically an indoor gymnasium at level 43 with unblocked view. Then after that, what do we have? Social Peak. So for your socializing activities, can invite your friend up here for a drink, and then of course your grand provenance, which is your swimming pool and stuff like that lah. Okay. Sorry. Okay, so this is the Grand Promenade on level one. So you can see, I mean, the entrance itself basically is already the the what we call the tone of the entire development, right? So you enter is a very luxurious, greenery haven, right? It's your tropical retreat, right? So we are all year round. We are summer in Singapore, so of course you need a place to stay in where it's basically a summer retreat, right? Okay, so this is a highland retreat. Okay, so don't need to go to Genting Highland anymore. Okay, let's see. Okay, so tranquil poolside retreat. Yeah, it's very, very nice. Seriously, this kind of view, I can only dream of having it here in Singapore. We can only dream of having it, but now it's brought to you at your doorstep. So you can, of course, alfresco dining by the pool even. Wow. Okay, it's really, really a very, very luxurious experience that's going to come along with it. Okay, so this one is basically all your mountain bridge, canopy bridge. So basically, they have all these bridges at this Grand Promenade on level one of your development. So you're able to get basically a higher point of bird's eye view of your surroundings. Okay. Okay, so let's have a look at this Grand Promenade level one, right? So we have the canopy, which is the one on the upper level. Those will of course be your pavilion, your treetop walk. Treetop walk, basically just now what you've seen here. This is your treetop walk. Okay, so this all this path that you basically see your treetop walk. All right. Yeah. So moving on, your canopy deck, your club canopy, and yeah. So let's move on. Okay, wow, 50 meters lap pool. Really, really luxurious. To get a 50 meters lap pool at your own home, right? Just take the lift down. You can already enjoy after a long day at work or during the weekends, right? To really rest and relax, right? Okay, so you have a spa cove. Wow. So this is really somewhere that you can enjoy, relax other than the pool. So there's really plenty of facilities. Don't need to be afraid of overcrowding or anything like that. Play pool, okay? So this one maybe for your kids to come down and play, come down and enjoy, right? Especially during the school holidays, every day at home, nothing to do, right? Come down to the play pool, right? Have fun, right? Okay, promenade bar. Okay, of course, if you are purchasing already at Zion Road, right, already in the heart of Singapore, you want everything to be utmost convenience. Even if it is in your surroundings, you will not reject it to be brought into your vicinity, into your development. So they have heard that and they brought a bar right into the development. It's called the Promenade Bar, right? Next, Club Promenade. So here, basically, you are able to, have even some friendly discussions, meet up with your friends, right? So if you notice, basically, this is the Promenade bar over here, right? So as we see in the previous slide, a promenade bar. Inside you got a sitting area, right? So yeah, this is basically how it is. Yeah, so this is the extension lah. It's another part of also can be used as the promenade bar, but of course it is more towards the rest and lounging side of things. Okay, club canopy. This is a clubhouse you are able to book. So your birthday parties are most luxurious. Okay, social peak on level 22. So yeah, the concept of this development really is, for all your friends, family to really have a very strong bonding together. So you can see there are many of all these areas integrated in the development where basically, you're able to enjoy different socializing activities. Okay, yeah, you even have a floating hammock here at this social peak on level 22. Okay, you have your Cabana Sky Observatory. Of course, standing 63 stories high, you want the most out of it. You want to get the best view, right? Al fresco dining, our favorite. Al fresco dining, right? Okay, Club Sky Peak. So this is basically where you, like I mentioned, you get your alfresco dining. So this is practically another unit in the sky, right, whereby you are able to enjoy all the facilities really from the peak of Promenade Peak. Okay, next, the time that we have all been waiting for. Promenade Peak Sky Infinity Pool higher than MBS Sky Pool. Wow, impressive. Okay, let's have a look. So this is the MBS Sky Pool. I'm sure we are all very, very familiar with, right? Okay, so let's have a look. This is Promenade Peak Sky Pool. Next time, nobody will talk about MBS Sky Pool anymore because this one is even taller than MBS Sky Pool. The taller you get, the more unblocked it gets, the more, luxurious kind of feel and view it gets. So I mean, just look at the sky pool, look at the sky peak. I mean, it feels like a dream that you are already living in, right? So, okay, so this one we have our sky peak. You basically able to get this view of what is there going to be on the roof level. So, of course, most iconic one, my roof pool. After that, I have my sky lounge. Wow, even a sky champagne pool over here. Very nice. Sky deck, basically will be this one, right? Then your restroom, sky observatory, sky vista, club sky peak, and powder room. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So once again, more of these impressions on the Sky Peak Infinity Pool. I mean, we can't stop mentioning about the Sky Peak Infinity Pool when practically the only infinity pool that most know of in Singapore is the Marina Bay Sands. Now this promenade peak will be the next statement piece. Okay, you have your sky lounge, right? Okay, now let's talk about the finishes. So amidst all the, all the grand facilities that you have in the development itself, sky pool, cabanas, areas for your friends and families to basically enjoy. End of the day, most important, of course, is within the development. I mean, within your unit itself. Right, so top of the line quality fittings and finishes. That is what we're all looking for when we purchase a development like this, right? Okay, so we have our Miele, basically branded kind of dishwashers, refrigerators, ovens, right? So very nice, right? Next, MDI. So okay, this is a very interesting thing. Okay, that it is very very new to the market. All right. So this induction is actually an induction cooker. So last time your induction cooker basically you will see that there is a mark of salt of your induction cooker, but now it is seamlessly integrated into the countertop. Okay, so this is a revolutionary of kitchen design in the world. Yeah. Okay, so all your Miele appliances. Okay, Yeah, your kitchen sink mixer is Franke, right? Single bowl under mount sink. Okay. Yeah, then for the suites, this one is the more luxurious ones. So basically will be the second half of the development in terms of height. 40 something floors all the way to 60 something floors will be all your suites. Okay, so of course suites, you're paying the kind of premium. You would expect a built-in wine chiller. You would expect your cooker, hoop and hob to be all branded, all by Miele as well. Freestanding dryer machine, freestanding washing machine, and a freezer. Okay, so next up, of course, yeah, we have mentioned all this, right? Okay, so let's have a look. So this one, Jesse, basically Jesse is the one that does your tech, right? Very luxurious brand and finish, right? Okay, then you have your Lofton, all your toilet, bathroom, kind of necessities like your wash basin, wall hung WCC cover, and all these washlet, everything, right? Basically, it's done by them. Jesse, again, as I mentioned, is all your basin stuff, your overhead shower, and stuff like that. Okay. Okay, so yeah, this is just some information about Jesse itself. Let's move on. Lawford and Jesse, you have seen enough of this, right? Okay, let's just move on quickly. Okay, so this is basically the Promenade collection. Okay, so this is one of the layout plans of one of the unit types. Basically, two bed, two bath. Okay, so your bedroom, master bath, and bathroom one. Okay, so basically, what you're able to do, take note, this wall that you see here that is thin, right, compared to all the thick walls over here, this one you're basically able to hack. Okay, so although it's basically mentioned that this is a PPVC development, which means that most of the walls are unhackable, but some are hackable as well. So some people basically what they will do, to have their really a very very luxurious bachelor's pad, they will basically hack off this wall. Then you are able to recreate the door, right? Then you get an extra huge master bedroom. Okay, then this of course your common bathroom stays here. Kitchen, open concept kitchen, very standard as of all of the smaller units. Then you have a study area over here, your entrance area, direct into your study. You have your dining, you have your living area. Okay. Okay, so yeah, these are all that comes along with the Promenade collection for the open concept kitchen as well as your cabinets and wardrobes, lah, basically. Okay, this one is your bathroom. Basically, you are able to see this is really full height slab of wall tiles. So it's very very seamless. There is not going to be any of those lines in between whereby you might need more effort to do your cleaning. Right, and so you have a vanity over here, and yeah, as mentioned, full height large slab wall tile. Okay. Okay, so yeah, timber tiles, engineered timber, stuff like that. Okay, let's just move on quickly. This is your lifestyle kitchen. This is your enclosed preparatory kitchen, your bathrooms, powder room. Even powder room is decked up in the large slab wall tiles. Really very, very luxurious feel. All right, okay. Number 19, let's go to spacious and functional floor plan. This is crucial. Okay, let's get serious about this now. So for the Promenade collection, it's basically your one plus study up to your three bedder. Okay. This is the less luxurious version. Later on, we'll move on to the more luxurious version. Okay, we'll leave the best for the last. All right. So, okay, let's take a look. Okay, so you can have a look that basically, let's focus on the first point first. So you come in from here. This is your main door. Your entrance foyer basically around zero point 0.9, right, square meters. okay, for your entrance foyer. So it comes with all your storage. This is your storage and your DB box. Okay, so this is where you enter from. Okay, and basically once you enter, as mentioned, the smaller units, they are all open concept kitchen. So this is your kitchen area. I think one very, very good thing is basically that your dining and living area are actually distinct area in a sense whereby there is room for flexibility. Yeah, so some people might prefer to rearrange their dining set and living area to configure to their own needs. That one you're basically able to do. Next, naturally ventilated master bathroom with manual washlet from Blaufen. So yeah, this is your master bath. Okay, sizable study area indeed, 4.8 this square meters is very, very sizable, and a picture window. So picture window basically is a single glass frame concept. So you are able, it's basically like a photo frame lah. So that's why they call it a picture window. You see out, look out of your window. Basically, of course, is a very nice skyline, or depending on which view or which angle you basically get in terms of your stack. So this is located in stack 6, yeah, for your 527 square feet 1+ study. This is the Promenade collection. Okay. Next, two-bedder layout. Okay, so two-bedder layout, once again, similar. We are having this dedicated entrance foyer with storage, just like for the previous layout, right? Kitchen, again, open concept kitchen. It's a double-loaded kitchen. You have your integrated cooker, hob, and hood. Appliances all from Miele, as mentioned earlier, right? So distinct dining and living areas. Again, this one is really, really very good because you're able to get the flexibility to configure lah the unit to your own lifestyle preference. Okay, two bathroom. One of them, of course, your master as usual is ensuite. Very well sized master bedroom, 12.6 square meter. Master bathroom, 5.4 square meter. Basically, okay. And then after that, you have of course one of your common bathroom, and again is a picture window. Okay. So for your master, you are easily able to fit king size bed and two side table. Common bedroom, easily queen size bed and two side table also. Yeah. Okay, so 2+ study. This one is the show flat unit that you will basically see if you decide to visit the show flat of Promenade Peak. This is the 764 square feet layout, 2+ study. Okay, so the study basically is after you enter your unit, right there will be the study. Very, very spacious study actually, 8.9 square meter. Yeah, really spacious. Yeah, you can in fact even make it into a room. You can, put up a false wall to basically enclose it, a partition, right? Make it into a room. And then again, you have your open concept kitchen, as with all the smaller units, the open concept kitchen, living area, and your dining area. So depends on individual preference. Some of the people basically prefer to have a larger living area. So what they do, they move their dining set out to the balcony, zip track this, there you go, al fresco dining with a large living area. Okay, now we have moved on to basically my fifth one, two bathrooms. So once again, bathroom 2 is a common bathroom, master ensuite. Okay, next, naturally ventilated, again, your master bathroom. Okay, and picture window. Yeah, so it's all full height window. So once again, this wall, you are able to basically hack it. Okay, if you really want to convert it into, two huge bedrooms. I mean, since your study area, it's already, in a sense, 8.9 square meters is as good as a common bedroom at 9 square meters. You are able to combine your master bedroom and your bedroom 2 total, make it 21.8 square meters, really very big and luxurious. Plus your this master bath of 5.4 square meters. Of course, you get 27 over square meters lah of space. Okay, three-bedder. So three-bedder, once again, we enter, this one will be our entrance foyer. Then this developer is very good in a sense, basically, all the unit layout, they have this distinct living and dining area. So you are able to enjoy your flexibility in terms of the configuration. Okay, this one has a built-in breakfast bar counter at the balcony. So if you guys are wondering where's the bar counter, it's actually this thing you see over here. Number 3, all right? This is your built-in breakfast bar counter. Enclosed kitchen. Yeah, so this kitchen is enclosable. Yeah, 7.3 square meter. Next thing will be my household shelter. Household shelter is over here. Okay. Picture window, same thing. Full frame, so you are able to get a full enjoyment of the view, basically. And then, of course, likewise, your naturally ventilated ensuite master bedroom, which is over here. Master bathroom, sorry, number 7. Okay. Okay, now I move on to the luxurious collection that we have all been waiting for, Promenade Suites. So Promenade Suites basically will comprise of my 3-bedroom premium to my 5-bedroom and the penthouse units. Penthouse units, if you recall earlier on, we mentioned only 2 of such units. Okay. Okay, so let's have a look. Yeah, so basically, when it comes to premium unit, one of the must-have for me personally is private lift. Definitely must have private lift. If not, don't call it a premium unit. Okay. Yeah. So in a sense whereby true premium, no, not really from a marketing perspective, really the premium feel, you get a private lift. Okay. So private lift comes with your private lift lobby. So a lot of my clients basically they tell me that look, this 4.1 square meter of space is wasted, stuff like that, But actually it's not. It depends on how you want to make full use of your space. With this 4.1 square meters, yes, 0.5 square meters is not included in your 4.1. Yeah, that's for your DB box. So 4.1, you're able to basically create shoe cabinets. So this is where the area where you put on your shoes before entering into your private lift to leave your home. To leave your home. So that is basically it. Then you enter the unit. You have a separated living and dining area. Okay, so separated living and dining, which means that your living is already a full landscape layout. So you don't actually need to move your dining set out to your balcony lah, because it's already separated mah. Correct? So at your dining area, nowadays, very, very trendy lifestyle bar. Okay, it's really, really a must-have in the development like this. Okay, then you have bedroom 1, 9.6 square meter. Again, very, very well sized. Nowadays, all the common bedrooms you look island-wide across the new launches, mostly 9 square meters. So anything above is very good. Then the other common bedroom basically also 9.3 square meters. Yeah, so all these walls that you see that are in here, you're basically able to hack it. Yeah, so you can hack it. And yes, it might be a bit of an odd shape if you want to combine these 2 bedrooms, but it's doable. You can recreate your door somewhere here. Then total, you are going to get yourself, 21.6 square meters of master bedroom space. Okay, so this is the kind of flexibility that you still have, even though this is a PPVC development. Okay, and then after that, of course, your master bathroom, your common bathroom, stuff like that. So we move on to this enclosed kitchen. So enclosed kitchen is naturally ventilated, very important for enclosed kitchen. If not, you do your cooking, everything, all your fumes are unable to escape. You open up the kitchen door, basically all goes into your whole living area. That wouldn't be very ideal anymore. Okay, so this is your kitchen over here. It is, as mentioned, naturally ventilated enclosed kitchen. Okay. Then you have dedicated back of house entrance. So this one very normal. Always there will be additional door for private lift units. This one is where all your Shopee, whatever deliveries, Lazada or whatnot come in from. Okay, because the private lift will require access card for you to enter your unit directly. So definitely your delivery man won't be able to come from here. So all your Grab food, etc., will all come from your back door. Okay. Then we have naturally ventilated yard with washer and dryer provision. Over in the yard, so over here, okay, 6.5 square meter, you are basically have your washer and dryer. Okay. Then naturally ventilated ensuite master bathroom. Okay, so same thing. And then you have once again your picture window. Seriously, you buy into Zion Road Promenade Peak is really all for the view, right? So definitely you want it to be seamless view. You want it to be fully unblocked, right? For you to really, really enjoy the lifestyle here. Promenade Peak is all about the lifestyle. Okay, next 4-bedroom unit. Okay, so Once again, of course, it has exclusive private lift, right, with your storage area over here. This one, as mentioned, where you put all your shoe cabinets, stuff like that. Uh, Living and dining area, in this case, it is integrated. Okay, so it's a double frontage for your living and dining. So basically, you get access to the balcony, right, to enjoy your this unblocked view as well as right out from your private live lobby. So this is why they call it a double frontage. Okay, then you have your naturally ventilated enclosed kitchen. So in terms of the enclosed kitchen, it's 13.4 square meters combined with your yard. Of course, that will be 21.8 square meters. Okay, so once again, definitely is very well ventilated, and closable, for your cooking, right? Then you have your this island counter, okay, and all the appliances will be from Miele, okay. And there is actually this provision of the sliding door, so it will seamlessly integrate as an extension of your dining space. When you actually open up this sliding door over here. So, let's say, you invite your family or friends over, right? Basically, you open up this area, you are able to, while cooking, have a chat with them, stuff like this, right? Okay, next one, I will be talking about this, once again, dedicated back of house entrance. So this one is very, very common. I mean, so long as a private lift unit, you will have a back access door where all your Shopee parcels, etc., come from, as well as your emergency exit door, lah, of course. So, because I mean, they won't be able to access your private lift, as I mentioned, that one is only with your access card for yourself only, right? Powder room for the guests, number 6, powder room, this is over here, okay? Number 7, junior master bedroom. So, junior master this should be bathroom actually. Sorry about it. Junior master bathroom. Okay. Number 8 will basically be your this walk-in wardrobe. Okay. So your walk-in wardrobe basically will be over at your master bedroom. Here, number 8, the master bedroom walk-in wardrobe. Then you have naturally ventilated master bathroom with bathtub provision. Okay, so your master bathroom once again will be naturally ventilated, and like with the previous few configurations, it's all picture window lah for you to enjoy your view. Okay, so this one will be located stack 8, 1582 square feet. Okay, so take note, once again, this is a post harmonization project, which is why you see all your AC ledge here is non-strata. Non-strata, all the ledge non-strata. Okay, so 1582 square feet is on paper size. Convert to your basically pre-harmonization sizing will be 1582 times 1.07. You guys can go and calculate the figure lah. Okay. So it's very, very rare to get this kind of large single floor plate, more than 1,600 square feet of this size on a single floor plate in today's market. Okay, next we have our 5-bedroom premium. Wow, 1884 square feet. So just now I mentioned, if you convert it to pre-harmonization sizing, 1884 times 1.07. Goodness, really, really big on a single floor plate. So, which also explains why my normal common bedroom usually is about 9 square meter island wide for new launches. Today we are looking at 11.6 for both of them, right? Bedroom 4 is 11, junior master 11.7. So can I say that I actually have 3 junior master bedroom? First one 11.7, second one 11.6, essentially the same thing. Third one 11.6, once again. 3 junior master bedroom, 1 common bedroom. Wow. So, I mean, other than the fact that it doesn't have an ensuite bath for this, basically this bedroom 2 and bedroom 3, but it is considered junior master. So, technically, there is Jack and Jill over here, so it is still considered ensuite. Okay. Then, of course, your bedroom 4, you have again access straight into your bathroom ensuite. Then after that, junior master, yeah, I've mentioned already, ensuite. Correct. There's a powder room here. Then after that, we look at your master bedroom. Master bedroom will be ensuite plus walk-in wardrobe. Okay. Yeah. So same things. Naturally ventilated yard for washer and dryer, enclosed kitchen, island counter. Okay, this one really very luxurious. Full height wine chiller from Miele is provided. Okay. So next will be double frontage for living and dining. So I've explained earlier what does double frontage basically entail, right? So basically, this is your living dining, double frontage, one frontage balcony, the other frontage private lift. Sorry, should be here, private lift. Okay. Then after that, you have your powder room. Okay. Ensuite bathroom, walk-in wardrobe, naturally ventilated master bathroom with bathtub, picture window. So it's all picture window lah. Here, basically all your windows here, all picture window. Okay. Okay. Yeah. So okay. Next, 20th point will be smart home. Okay, stay with me, guys. We are reaching the end soon. This development is really many more things to say about this development, but I've specifically picked up 20 over things just to mention about this development in this video, right? If you guys want to find out more, just drop me a call, drop me a WhatsApp. I will link my number in the description below. Okay. Okay, so this is a smart home system. So in terms of the smart home system nowadays, it's very common to have a smart home system integrated in your home for enhanced security and convenience. So you have a Wi-Fi camera doorbell, okay, digital lock set, door sensor, IP camera. So don't need to install your own CCTV, comes with it already, yeah. Smoke detector, aircon control, lighting control. Sorry, not lighting control, yeah, lighting control. Yeah. So smart living hub. Okay, smart parcel locker. Yeah, so these are where all your packages will be basically placed as well. Keyless letterbox. Don't need to use any more keys. No more keys. Okay. Okay. Now number 21. Promenade Suites. Very interesting. This is where everything gets ultra privacy, ultra luxury. Okay. These are your 3 bedroom premium to 5 bedroom and penthouse units from the 44th story to the 62nd story. Of course, all will be very panoramic view. Okay. Yeah, so 6 stacks only for this promenade suites, basically most luxurious in the entire development. Okay, so basically is only stack 6 lah. So one stack. Okay, yeah, so this should be stack 6. Yeah, so 1 times stack 6. All right. So every one of these unit in promenade suite, your 3 to 5 bedroom premium unit, regardless which one suits your need best, all comes with private lift. Okay, it's a very rare and limited asset to basically own. All right, so there are going to be 6 units per floor. Typical ceiling height will be 3.325 meters. All right. So usually, if you are aware in the market, it will basically be usually about 2.8 meters. So this one at 3.325 meters, extended, I mean, the higher ceiling height will basically offer you this, what we call a more luxurious view. And in a sense whereby even it is a higher floor-to-floor height, there's no need to be concerned that you're paying for extra area because void areas are not calculated in terms of your purchasable size under the new GFA harmonization. Yeah, so don't need to worry. This is a GFA harmonized project. Okay. Okay, so have a look. This is our site plan. So we have a total of this 6 stacks. So that will be step 1, 3, 6, 8, 10, 12. Okay, so show you guys the legend. So these are the promenade suites. Once again, they are the suites in the development. Is the most luxurious unit types you're able to get for Promenade Peak itself. So 3 bedroom premium, 4 bedroom premium, 5 bedroom premium, and penthouse, all with private lift. Okay, so 1195 square feet is in stack 3. These are your 3 bedroom premium units, as well as in stack 10. Okay, then after that you have 3 stacks of your 4 bedroom premium with private lift, 2 of which sizes are 1421 square feet. The last one will be 1581 square feet. Okay, then of course, for your most luxurious, your richest neighbor, or rather one of your richest neighbor, right? Because you still have your penthouse units. Okay, so this will be 5 bedroom premium, 1884 square feet, stack one. Okay, so that will be it. Okay, number 22. We are reaching the end soon. All right, stay with me. All right. So 1 point block is a maximization of basically your view, air, light, privacy, exclusivity. Okay. So what is a 1 point block? Let's have a look. So basically, you take a look over here. This is the whole schematic of the development. So earlier you if you remember, we actually talked about 2 different types of selection of units in terms of promenade peak. There is promenade collection and promenade suite. So basically from your level 2 all the way up to 43, this one, all your promenade collection. Then all your luxurious units basically are from level 43 all the way to the top. So these are your promenade suite. Okay, so as mentioned over here, this is where your 3 to 5 bedroom premium units are. Full private live access, only 6 units per floor, 3.325 typical floor to floor height. Okay, as mentioned, usually it's only about 2.8 meter. Okay, so you can see that even for just your promenade collection, your level 2 all the way to level 43, they are also 3.15 meter floor to floor height. So just slightly short of your 3.325 meter, but still very high compared to your typical 2.8 meter. Okay, so these are your 1 to 3 bedroom units. They're going to be 12 units per floor. And yeah, as mentioned, the 3.15 meter typical floor to floor height. Okay. Okay, point 23, safe entry price. Why is this development worth considering? Does Promenade Peak really have a safe entry price or not? Let's have a look. Okay, so recently, it was announced in the news. Chuan Grove, basically, it drew 7 bids. The top bid was 1376 PSF PPR, which is per square foot per plot ratio. Okay, so where is Chuan Grove? Chuan Grove, basically, if you guys are aware, the one doorstep at your Lorong Chuan MRT, right, will basically be your Chuan Park. Over here, this one sold very well, 76% on day one. So Chuan Grove now is your second site in Lorong Chuan, which basically they just concluded the bidding and we got a winner, which is our very good friends Sing Holdings and Subway Development at 1376 PSF PPR. Okay, so this means that Chuan Group prices potentially will start from 2,700 PSF. So at such close prices already, will you go and buy a Chuan Group or will you buy Promenade Peak? That is something to think of. Okay, so another one, of course, Bayshore. This one is right at your Thomson East Coast Line Bayshore MRT doorstep as well. Just similar to your this Promenade Peak, which is basically Havelock MRT, right? Thomson East Coast Line. Okay, so basically, Knight Frank, they have an estimation that Bayshore plot is going to launch 27 PSF, average above 2008. So again, at this pricing, why should I buy Bayshore? At least I won't buy Bayshore. Will you buy Bayshore? Maybe you can let me know in the comment section as well. Okay, so insights on why this is a safe entry price. Okay, Promenade Peak, Chuan Grove, Bayshore. First thing we compare the land bid first. 1304 PSF PPR, Chuan Grove 1376, Bayshore 1388. So Chuan Grove, Bayshore, they are all outside central region. Promenade Peak, as mentioned, although classification is District 3 RCR, but it's really at the CCR fringe, so really can be considered central region. Okay, so in terms of better location, better land cost, is this land cost advantage of $72 to this next closest one, which is Chuan Grove, and further back we have Bayshore at 1388 per square foot per plot ratio. And it's going to be Singapore's tallest, or in fact, even the world's tallest prefabricated volumetric construction landmark. Right. Okay. Now, finally, let's conclude what we have spoke about in today's session on going in depth into Promenade Peak. Okay, so it is by award-winning developer, award-winning architect, award-winning builder. Everyone who stays here award-winning. So high rentability, clear exit plan, 2 MRT stations, right? That one we have seen. Good primary school within 1 kilometer, upside potential, and I have also showed you, right, the freehold versus 99-year leasehold case studies in terms of your developments like your Modern Martin Place residences, stuff like this, right? Right, and the other developments that we have spoke about. And I mentioned again that this is Singapore's tallest or the world's tallest prefabricated volumetric construction residential iconic landmark skyscraper. Okay, very long title it has, right? Unobstructed panoramic views. I think you guys can agree with me on that based on the artist impression we saw. Highly sought after address. Number 13, basically massive convenience. I mean, of course, 2 MRT stations, doorstep, straight away I exit basically is my PCN, right? From my PCN, I just take a short cycle or run. I basically reach Marina Bay Sands. I don't know how much more convenient you can get than that, right? Okay. Yeah. So as I mentioned, doorstep park connector. Here you have to MBS 3.5 kilometer, one full level of wellness, level 43. Just now we saw all the wellness facilities, right? All your yoga and stuff like that. It's all there. This is the point 15, point 16. I'm going to have my comprehensive ultra exclusive facilities, right? Point 17, Promenade Peak Sky Pool, higher than MBS Sky Pool. Seriously, don't need to go for staycation anymore. Okay. Top of the line quality and fittings and finishes, as you guys have seen, spacious and functional floor plans. We have went deep into the floor plans earlier. The smart home system, and then our promenade suite is just 6 stacks per floor plate. Okay, number 22, a 1 point block. Number 23 will be your safe entry price. Okay, yep. So finally, we have come to the end of this analysis on Promenade Peak. So, yeah, I hope that now you have a better understanding of Promenade Peak. And if this Promenade Peak basically is something that has attracted you, then do not miss the preview. Basically, preview has already commenced as of the time of recording, which is today, and you'll be all the way up to your 29th of July. Booking day is on 2nd of August. Do take note, all the new launches nowadays are all by balloting system basically. So if you want to stand a chance to basically get a unit at this development, or if you're those sitting on the fence unsure due to perhaps some budget constraints, etc., then just always put a blank check first. From there, basically, you are able to, see if you are able to get a good queue number, and the prices might shock you. I mean, you have seen from developments like the recent one at Linden Woods, which is a science park area, right? There were really a couple of units that were launching at very, very low prices, 2,200 plus per square foot for the lower floor units. So if your queue number is good, you will have gotten it at those prices. So this is why always no harm, just put in a blank check. End of the day, it's all about the queue number and the walkaway price. Okay, so we are going to have this walkaway price analysis. This is something that I'm not going to offer publicly. Okay, it's only exclusive to our clients itself, basically. So, if you're interested to know what is the walkaway price for Promenade Peak for all the various unit types or any of the unit types that are of concern to you, then please give me a call, right? My number, I will basically slot it in the description box below. Yeah, so please contact me, right? And I will basically go through more in-depth analysis on this project with you, as well as, of course, your walkaway price. So something that I would like to leave you guys with is that basically, if you purchase into a development, a very good development which fulfills all the requirements and stuff like this, but end of the day, the pricing is too high. It is still not something that is very good to look at. Of course, if you are using it more for own stay point of view, you're able to be more emotional in a sense whereby you pay a little bit of premium, to get into this iconic one of one 63 stories iconic residential development. But if you are one of those investors, which are the bulk majority in a sense of the two-bedroom unit allocation and one-bedroom unit allocation in Promenade Peak, then it's all about the entry price and your future exit strategy, which I've shared with you, and we'll be able to share more with you in greater detail. Just ring me up. Yeah. So yeah, I hope every one of you will enjoy the show flat during this preview period. It's a very, very luxurious show flat. Do go down and have a look. Contact your trusted advisors to bring you down to basically have a look. Right? You can contact me as well at 9640-1880. I will link my number in the description box below. And yeah, that's all. I will see you guys for the next project. I hope you guys have enjoyed this first project review and analysis on Promenade Peak. See you.